fortifications remain unmoved. Your foes you fight them for the good of the Duchy. Captain de la Tour will give you the details.
Geralt, good you're here.
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings. We mean to strike here.
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. Also, Roderick recently took...
Cintrian's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
So it begins.
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt.
We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Kill him! Watch it all!
What is this? You go and get it! Grab him!
What now, you piece of filth?
Roderick sent him to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
I see no ducals along the road.
They must not be guarding it.
Roderick was right. Bloody thoughts! What was that?
You never know.
Hurry with those
Trying
crates!
to escape.
But be careful if you drop any!
Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on.
Kill him!
No! I shall show you, rogue!
Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Nah, kept the wrong damn company. Cintrian's men, where are they? Where are they now?
In...
There's someone with them?
Of course.
And a whole pile of...
Packing.
Where is she?
Yeah.
Where's the hostage?
What? What?
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I...
What is happening? This one! Kill the shitleister!
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
That harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Need to get into the keep.
They shall pay for everything!
Stench. Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help. So, Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Rena?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then. Rena. Are you hurt? if any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room, in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Giving you one chance to tell us everything, yourself.
I've nothing to tell.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Rena's not her real name. This is Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What nonsense is...
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vanderguild out of here. Sent a man called the Cintrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Cintrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on...
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him. You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says...
Conscience gets to you now?
Better...
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Sienna! It's true! It's you! Sister, dear, what have you gotten yourself into? So concerned, I'm surprised. You feel...
We will discuss them later.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason.
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Sienna blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Sienna's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot...
Your Grace, I know this vampire and...
What? You know him? Who is he?
Dettlaff.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Where is he now?
Waiting for Sienna. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 dead...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially not threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Dettlaff's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even. Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
What can I say? It happens at times. Especially likely to when the monster I'm chasing can turn into fog.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Your Grace, the population demands she be...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Sienna is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until... Which, to judge by your means...
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end, Geralt.
We're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit. Ah, you, Witcher. I've begun to suspect...
We'll catch him, Your Grace, sooner or later.
I should hope so, Witcher. But to the matter at...
Your Grace, it seems Sienna tricked Dettlaff, used him to murder the...
Your Grace!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
Damn it.
If it's war this Dettlaff wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmerin, you...
get her out of here.
Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there. Detlef.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Detlef.
Is that how I put it?
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative.
Think Detlef still believes Siana's innocent?
I believe he suspects something.
And for that he's declared...
What can I say?
Really want to free Siana? Hand her over to Detlef? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know. But Detlef is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He
So say I agree to this, because I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting...
Got serious
Hardly a reservation.
Could ask...
There, you see?
The meeting.
It seems...
Didn't ask for a...
I vow that not a hair... I trust I've dispelled...
Not so fast. How would I go about luring Detlef out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an...
and...
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe...
So this unseen...
We must find him first.
Yeah, figured it out.
I don't know. You'll...
So...
You know what I would opt for?
Regis.
Should you decide you're...
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so.
Crazy as the plan seems, I'll do it.
You won't make me beg.
Slow down. Not promising a...
Of course. Damien could be in danger.
Or dead.
Do you think so? He seemed battle-hardened. More than a few scraps under his belt.
Against humans. Monsters.
Faster! Crikey! Faster!
Lesser vampires would heed a higher vampire's call and commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how Detloff sick them on the city?
I told you, he's exceptional. He manages to bend them to his will, control them with his thoughts. They'll continue attacking until he orders them to back down, or until he dies.
Need to look around. Blow itself didn't kill it. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
Blow itself didn't kill it. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
They broke formation. Ran.
That scent. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go.
Pointless. That's an obstacle to overcome.
They didn't know. I didn't get a chance to prepare them.
Focus on Damien. Time's running out. This is not the best time for chit-chat, Gareth.
Must be in the bank. Barricaded themselves inside.
Do not let them see you. Recognize the vampire. Apologies, Count. You must manage alone. I'm sick.
Killed it. Single-handedly. That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit.
I see the harlot's brood came close to slaughtering you as well.
Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty.
Won't help this city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation back at the palace, remember? I'll say it again.
Men!
Keep an eye out for Alps and Bruxay. The shapely ones resemble women. There one moment, gone the next.
Thank you, Witcher.
Got a different plan.
And what would...
All I can say just now is I'm gonna need...
You know the Duchess's decision.
We know it, but we do not agree with it.
You've that luxury.
Folk are dying. Many more will, because of...
If her grace learns I helped you...
And ours will follow right after it. Yet still we are prepared to take the risk. I fear we waste our time here. Come.
Wait. When?
Playroom?
I've served.
Playroom?
Honestly, I've no...
Got it. I'll look into it.
And you've our gratitude. You helped us a great deal.
I helped Beauclair.
Let's go, Regis.
Here, the playroom's beyond this door.
Locked. Of course. Regis, rather not have a fist fight with his door. Stand guard. Do you mind? On Henrietta's personal request. Thanks.
At your service. More searching and less chatting, please.
Utter silence. No one here.
We should look around at least.
Something inside? Nope. Empty. A tin knight.
A rocking horse. Rather warm.
Well. A key tucked behind a picture. Nice tune.
Indeed. Pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off. Miniature tableware. And plush toys. Cute. Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
What the? Found a notebook. Property.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in
See,
charming.
a freshly
Perhaps.
I asked her what. Curse of the girl's on it. By the time His Grace the today I come. First we played with.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabel de Rock.
Shh! Don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artur.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means.
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting, or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the Land of 1,000.
A book as the key.
Sienna applies her when she thought me out of.
In the melodious.
Mages sent. I cannot know what. Or had that label planted. He did not reply. Realize this might sound.
Not impossible.
Where's that book? Regis? Regis! going wild. Whole land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
He gobbled up my gingerbread. Now it's my turn to gobble him. Hands off my...
Then you open.
No. Why, you're old. Just as soon as I catch you.
The Wicked Witch. Oh,
Listen,
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer... Here it is. It's been years. No, I just...
Breathe easy.
Jack knows what I'm...
See, and... Oh. I'm telling the truth.
Where? He had better know. Ah.
Came to free you.
Nice of you.
You might not. Bound to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force on a Henrietta.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right.
Isn't it obvious?
You exposed... But normally... Fine.
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed...
Not a memory I enjoy. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders.
Like you said,
Mm-hmm. But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Ulike had no instruction. I learned something then.
That explains...
Shocked, aren't you?
Curse of the Black...
Mm-hmm. Twist...
Even met what...
And?
She was cruel, that's certain. The what...
You killed her.
Had no choice.
Funny, not...
This place...
Yes.
Which didn't seem...
Magical...
Your sister...
It's deceptive.
So...
There are two...
Still don't understand.
Don't fret.
Jack... Climbed a gigantic...
As we shall do. No, because it... Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right. So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed. A massacre. Which is why we gotta hurry.
We needn't fight. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will pass.
Friendliest pixies I've met.
We're put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you. Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
No ropes here. None at all. I'm alright. Not in any way. That's him. John. Last, they're going to rip him in six.
Relax.
No, it's not. Ignore him. He always lies. The one and only. I don't know any...
This'll be interesting. Let's say for
certain, no. Of course not. A human.
Yellow Bean.
And who has it? A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Help! Wolves!
Bet you haven't.
I've had...
Just like...
No, but good for... Say that word.
All right.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk.
Was it, though? I'm not sure. It's just a...
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Got the decorating of the one's nest. Princess. Sleeps to this day. Oh look! The Emperor of Nilfgaard. He's come out to show off his new robe.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
Do you really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Care for a cigarillo? Sold flints when I was the last.
Magic beans. Do you have...
If it's not the new name of some kid...
Hey, where
is that so?
The ribbon.
There's not much to explain. I got it from Arturius Vigo when I was a child.
But it means a lot to you.
Oh, and the ribbon reminds me of the good...
Dears.
Give Sienna the ribbon.
Sugar plum.
What if I asked you?
Ask me nice...
All right.
Don't get your hopes...
come from. You're good at this. A word once given. The ribbon's yours. Now skedaddle.
All right. Tell me. All right. Tell me.
What?
What you want in return.
Don't want anything in return.
Watch out! Pixies!
What's that?
Oh, the three little pigs' homes. Well, you know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Rick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One beam lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
Oh, Pumboch, they didn't like that! Stop prodding me and find the beans.
The Big Bad Witcher?
It can't...
What can?
You act...
Stunted a bit, but yeah, it's there.
Well, well.
Not a bad...
But here we are, chap. So, you like it here?
No, got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
A feather, broken. There was a fight. A feather, broken. There was a fight.
Watch out! Pixies! Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
The goose is ours! The golden eggs as well! No meat?
But why keep her in a cage? Eggs from free-range birds are so much
Here it is. Got it.
Oh well. Where's the key?
Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
Oh look, she laid a golden...
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
Did you really travel all the way here for a contract?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, Spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think. Hello? Can we talk?
Whereas you...
You could always have a drink with us.
You know what they said?
Out of the way!
They stripped me of...
Listen, looking from...
Where is it?
Shh, not...
Oh, I... What?
A saphood now.
Don't worry.
That's a really...
You wish to help?
All right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg? Any luck?
Yep.
That would never fit. How do I look?
Not bad.
Let's go see.
Let me get.
Mm-hmm.
You again? I thought...
Not a problem.
What?
But
They better
Granny...
to embrace you.
And Grandmama.
They better to eat you with, my dear.
Butcher you! Remember what Joe...
Mm-hmm. Bottle caps, fake teeth.
Well then.
What?
I find myself... Are you really not...
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest.
Yes, and the noble knights of... Yes, but as always, I failed to live up. They were bandits, bearded.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a merc. They took me in. We set off on a
Should have stayed there,
Perhaps. Perhaps I should have forgotten everything, started a new life. But you know what? There came a point when I...
Been through a lot.
I have.
She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not a... Right.
Four animals stacked atop each other. What was the tale called again?
The musicians of Blaviken. Huh. You've some news to the town as well, don't you?
Mm-hmm. But my tale's not much like this one. Knight's strange. Doesn't look like he's out of any fairy tale I know. Wonder how he got here.
In past times, Henriette and I would occasionally run into them here. You see, knights errant far outnumber princesses in the real world. So some knights would sneak into the playroom, then into this land, in search of their fairy tale damsels. That's all.
only to be shredded to bits by a swarm of pixies. Irony's delicious.
It always grapple up her braids in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up. Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Stunk to climb all that way for nothing. Yellow bean. Here it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing. His corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
So?
Got the bean, but...
Can you blame her?
That why you
Dead love.
Too bad he did.
I trust no one. Learned that
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was in... It was in Matina. We were hashing out the terms when in walked... I followed him out, observed him from a distance.
Yeah, superhuman scent.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped...
What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned, or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Got a history with...
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm.
You look at him. It's time to go. Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant. Right, this is the spot. Pull out the beans. Wait!
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them!
Something's always gotta go wrong.
The home stretch.
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with... him.
fairy tale creature. That was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I?
To get rid of your guard?
Well, you're wrong.
That's so?
No, Well, don't just stand there and
Just gonna go our...
Did you wish to...
Actually...
Oh?
Not that I recall.
In that case... That may very...
What's that supposed...
Nothing beyond... Come.
Will-o'-the-wisp. It's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted. Jump in the well.
Just curious. Why do you want the Heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do. And I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here. You need but jump into the well. You first.
in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lion that manipulated you, huh?
Sienna, you've already run afoul of one vampire. Don't start a fight with another, all right?
Then tell said other vampire...
I shall do my utmost.
Let's go. Really want to be done with this. Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Declan...
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex. And especially so when said ex is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth? Yet I owe him this meeting. And that is that.
Let's get ready. Deadloff will be here any moment now.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
What? But how?
The ribbon.
Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this, sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled with her!
I want to just... Just that. If you acknowledge the gods, start praying now. Damn, you're ugly. You tricked me. Both of you didn't play it. Silence!
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist. My, what a smashing ensemble.
Shut up.
The cafeteria. But, well...
Rather not bicker about...
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor.
All that. The Duchess...
Huh.
Sound wistful.
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself. Besides, I've no need for it.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my...
Count on it.
I've had no reprieve either.
Mean you suddenly believe that...
It's not a question of Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped...
Her plans don't matter now.
Do you care not a whit? Well, he was the one to pass the
All in all, why not check up on...
I am done, yes. Or...
Promise to be careful. Need to ask you something.
Yet again?
Guess they could you...
Then I shall take...
Clean boots!
Man in the frock cap.
Why, of course.
If you're about to tell me... How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars.
Why, 4.
Just 4?
I can't count.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in...
What? Oh!
Kid, my Where...
I don't know.
Geralt, allow me to... But...
Well, at the shop.
Where's that?
Thanks, kid. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
found some.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no filth. You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a wit, gentlemen. Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all.
Scram! Decent folk live.
The shelter.
Look, Ballard.
Damn nuisance. We've our women.
Decent folk you mentioned.
Why?
Hell yeah.
Hear that, Otto?
We should step aside, good fellow.
Come now! Twitcher. Try me!
All right. I can take a hint. Come.
I thank you so much.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose.
What is this place? Poor...
You could call it that. Because they need help.
Need some info.
They both black.
Any...
Forgive me. You...
Sure all your...
They're not a black.
Thanks. We'll wait.
My dears.
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed...
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to.
You can tell me, Romain.
I got one too.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else...
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest.
All right.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even this time you will see to it.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must...
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Sienna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to obscure the victim's links to Sienna. Even...
Had she managed... She was known to show...
Why would Sienna murder her own sister? Out of envy?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose.
Seems a bit
She used my friend as her Some philosophers...
Courtiers were insisting. One way or another, she's locked away in a... So, meet up once it's over?
You assume correctly.
My, oh my handsome. Banishing the mist. That's more
Oh!
bloody hell.
Come on, Roach.
Vivat Tucson!
Halt!
Need to see Sienna. Urgent.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murder.
Promise to be brief.
The witcher will speak with the...
As long as it's truly but...
Have you come to see how I fare?
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act. Why do you want to kill her? Because she turned her back on you? Then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another... Well, what now? Off to...
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only...
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you, and forgive her.
Why should I?
For...
Please. I don't know who fed you that.
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes. Time eats away at memories, distorts them.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands?
Sienna, you were exiled when she was how old? 12? 13? She was a child. What was she supposed to do? Rebel? Organize a coup? Steal your father's seal and forge a pardon? She was powerless. Wiped you from her memory not because she didn't care, but because your departure was traumatic for her. She forgot because that was the only way she could handle the pain.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the land of a... Ah, with all of us. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be...
Farewell, Sienna.
Commander de la Tour.
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for...
Your face. Though it looked even worse.
I apply a balm of Arnica.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched. I thank you, Witcher. Let's begin the ceremony. Come. In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire?
Yes, you're in...
I shall dispatch a palace guard.
Thank you. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come... For now, we shall...
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair... In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of... the gustatory experience of a life.
I am, and truly grateful you're... It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess.
This cannot be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak. You returned my sister to me, yet what...
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly...
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister.
If my presence will help in any manner...
We shall...
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Siana?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents had always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Honorietta, dammit. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish platters, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out, but you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to—
That's not true. I searched for you, sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You... Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you find
Just right.
Credit the local man.
Fascinating. All I can...
Indeed.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go.
Ah, no.
Thanks.
This moonlight makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, oh, how anything can look interesting.
That bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go? Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires.
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one. That is why I must leave Toussaint.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us...
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way.
Thanks.
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize?
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the...
roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I...
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. That first stay in Beauclair, far calmer.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. It's so...
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances like...
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there built.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do. to go home.
Dawn to dusk's last light. Then,
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Triss?
In the flesh?
I thought you were in Kovir.
I got tired of waiting for you, so I decided to head to Toussaint, catch some sun.
Things are pretty much wrapped up, luckily. We'll be able to head north soon.
I hope you're not upset I came like this.
True, I haven't always been fond of surprises. But I think I've changed my mind. Seems... Let's go outside. There's this one cozy spot you're gonna love. How are things in Kovir?
Amazingly boring and predictable. Council meetings mainly concern trade matters.
Missing the excitement?
The other mages... Sometimes I think it's all too... But...
So, how...
I think you know the answer to that. I like it a lot.
Just finished some remodeling. Paid through the nose for it. There are already some new saplings and flowers around the grounds. Maybe a hedge maze? With a statue and...
Ugh, Geralt, don't...
Not bringing it up to tease, but to reminisce.
I've got it with me.
Can't wait. This is your first time in Toussaint.
Sorry, but...
Oh?
Lie down in the sun.
Ah, right.
Oh, gotta get the most of this...
The rain isn't quite...
Oh.
It wouldn't work. How'd you find me?
I have my ways, Geralt.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, what becomes of...
Zoltan.
Please tell me you're joking.
You can breathe easy. Far as I know, he settled down in all seriousness, though. I did see if you...
Why not?
Because you said you've grown to like pleasant surprises.
Mind if I leave you here alone for a moment?
Just a moment.